We are going to pretend we didn't see that.
I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. I'm fucking flunked. What the fuck?
Hello everyone. So yes, if you click on this video, you know that I'm about to rant about The Sims for who knows how long. So if you never watched any of my other gaming content, you might be surprised to hear my voice, but this is what I sound like. Yes, gay. Alright, let's move on from that. So I'm about to rant about The Sims, but while I rant, please enjoy me creating 2 gay werewolves from the new werewolf pack that I begrudgingly bought because I hate buying Sims packs for full price, but I'll get into that later. But I need to rant about The Sims because if the Sims team continues to treat me like a clown and all of its other players, I have to end them. I have to drag them and I have to read them, okay? So to start, yes, I am a Sims player. I have like one other Sim video on this channel. So yes, I'm an avid Sim player or whatever. I've been playing The Sims since 2009 when The Sims 3 came out. But like my first Sims game was Sims in the City for like the Game Boy in 2004. So I've been playing Sims for a long time, okay? Like I was obsessed with The Sims, and Sims in the City. I was obsessed with Sims 3. I played that non-stop. I have like most of the expansions for Sims 3. So yes, I'm a huge Sim fan. I even played Sims 2. I played Sims 2. I have some of the Sims 2 things too. So I have played most of the Sims games, okay? And I'm not a casual player either. So like it's not like I don't know what I'm about to talk about. So I need to talk about in terms of calling the Sims team out for their absolute clownery, specifically the Sims 4 team. So I was made aware, well, to start, I was unaware of a certain glitch affecting The Sims 4 right now because I'm not always in the mood to watch other Sim YouTubers. I'm subscribed to some Sim YouTubers, some Simmers on YouTube, but I'm not always in the know of what's happening because I go through waves of playing The Sims, not wanting to play The Sims, whatever. So if something's happening with the game, I might miss it just because I'm not always up to date and I go through waves of playing. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, it'll be a couple weeks and then I'll start playing again. Like, it just depends on my mood. But I started up my Sims 4 game after taking a break for a while. I didn't play through the Werewolf release and I didn't play through the high school release, so I wasn't really up to date. I wasn't watching YouTubers. Again, I go through phases of watching content, not watching content, playing the game, not playing the game, so I go through phases, right? So I wasn't really up to date on what was happening with the Werewolf pack and the high school pack, but I did buy the Werewolf pack because I did want to play it. First, I wanted to create gay werewolves. I really just wanted to create gay werewolves, so I bought the pack. Okay, forget that. I'm the clown in that sense. It was my fault. I got suckered by EA like always. So I was playing The Sims 4, picked it back up, and I was playing for like a couple days, and I randomly noticed when I went under like the little Sim information panel that all of my Sims age bars were like completely maxed out. They were about to age up like out of nowhere. And I'll put screenshots somewhere on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about, just to prove like I'm not lying or anything, I'm not making it up. And so I do play with mods, so I was just kind of assuming that it was a mod glitch or like something that I did to glitch my Sims ages, and I was just gonna roll with it, like, I'll deal with them being max aged out, because thankfully I play with aging turned off. That specific point in my Sim storylines, my aging was turned off, so I was not concerned with losing, with the Sim aging up and dying, because I'm currently playing with an elder in the household, so they could have dropped dead at any moment. So it was ridiculous that I had, thankfully, had aging turned off so that nothing crazy would have happened and all my Sims would have aged up out of nowhere and died. Because the family I'm currently playing on, I play on long lifespan. And I've been playing it since like 2017. I'm on like the 3rd generation. Again, take my time, go through waves of playing, but the 3rd generation is pretty good for someone who, like me, who doesn't really stick with a family. I've stuck with this family for 3 generations now. Because I like to create storylines and mess, because Sims 4 is beyond boring, as any other Sim YouTuber can tell you. And if you watch Let's Plays, the Sims 4 is incredibly boring because nothing happens in that game. So I like to make messy storylines for all my family members, and it started out as an 8 Sim family, whatever. And I swap back and forth between family members because I like to play with everyone. I like to create drama for all the characters, like no one gets to live peacefully in my save, okay? I treat it like a drama show on television. But anyway, I guess back to the rant stuff. But anyway, I was playing on long lifespan, and I was getting some storyline stuff done for the family, and specifically like the teenage Sims I was controlling. So I didn't want them to age up before I was done. So that's why I turned off aging, to completely protect anything. And thank fuck I did, because if I hadn't, all of my Sims would have aged up without my knowledge, because the Sims team is incompetent at making a functional game. All right, okay, there it is. Now, disclaimer. I could never do any of the coding required for The Sims 4. I could never do any of the maintenance, any of the updates. But that's why I'm not currently employed as a video game creator, and I don't currently work for a video game company. So let's all remember that, okay? Yes, I'm ranting about The Sims and the knowledge about coding and glitches and bugs or whatever, but I don't have any of that experience. But I'm not going to pretend like I do. But I'm not currently employed as a video game creator / maintenance person. Let's keep that in mind, okay? I'm not working as one. But the Sims 4 team has people who are working as video game creators. Let's keep that in mind, okay? So anyway. So I initially thought it was my fault that I did something to make my Sims age up because, again, I play with mods, so I thought, oh, you know, it's some of the mods I have installed glitched or something, and that just caused my Sims ages, my Sims ages to go up. Whatever, not a big deal. I'll deal with it. And I was a little irritated at that, but I was like, you know what, it's fine. Like, if it's my fault, it's my fault. I'll just deal. But then randomly, I watched Little Simsy's newest video. This is August 2nd. I'm recording this, so who knows when the video will actually go up, but the video Little Simsy uploaded on August 2nd. And she relayed the information to me that The Sims actually has a glitch going around that if you play on short or long lifespan, your Sims will automatically age up out of nowhere. So you should play on normal lifespan and should avoid those saves, the long or short lifespan saves. How on earth would I have known that if I hadn't watched Little Simsy's video? I would have no way of knowing to avoid my short or long lifespan saves, because I'm not always on Twitter or social media to check, oh, there's another game-breaking bug in The Sims. If I'm not on Twitter 24/7, how on earth would I know that? And I didn't know that. Because I actually saw later that it's ridiculous. By the way, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that the Sims team actually made a statement on Twitter warning players to do this. But do you know how many people probably didn't see it? Me, myself included. I had no idea we weren't supposed to play on those saves. Because again, I played before I saw the Sims video, I played before that, like for several days in a row, just playing and having a good time. And I didn't know that, by the way, there's a game-breaking bug that you're not going to find out about unless you're on Twitter, because we don't update our origin page or Sims 4 page to let anyone know about any game-breaking bugs or glitches. Thank you again, Sims team. So I'm currently stuck with that save, which is, again, the only save I really currently am playing on, because it's the one I've stuck with for so long, so I'm invested. I'm stuck with it, playing with them with aging turned off, and I can deal with that. That is totally fine. What I can't keep dealing with are EA and the Sims team total lack of care when it comes to The Sims 4. All right, roll with me here, roll with me. So I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I believe that pretty much every single pack that has been released for The Sims 4 has added bugs and glitches to the game. Content that is supposed to be making the game better continually makes it worse and unplayable. Let's all roll back our cameras, our memories here, to remember when Eco Lifestyle was released. And it basically broke the game. Does everyone remember that? All of the reports that were coming out about Eco Lifestyle ruining the game, breaking the game. I also remember a similar report coming out with Dream Home Decorator. And now I just learned about this new high school pack that is also breaking the game. Which will give me, we're getting a little off topic here, but this incest glitch, potential trigger warning, I'm about to go into the incest glitch that some people have, talked about, that it can be quite traumatic for them because they've had an experience, fuck you for this, EA, because this is ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. I wish I could make this up, but apparently some people's games have had family members like wanting to get with each other. And of course, the glitch is not intentional on the part of the Sims teams, but it's disgusting that they would even let a glitch like that happen. Like, do you know how embarrassing that is for you guys? EA, are you not embarrassed? Sims team, is that not embarrassing? But do you know what would have prevented this glitch? If you guys would play test your game and stop rushing to release it, because I guarantee you, we're not busting down the doors to play glitched, broken content. The main point of this little tangent is to stop releasing broken content. It's ridiculous. Okay. Now, I'm willing to take part of the responsibility for this. Okay, yes, I am partly responsible. I am a consumer. I just said I'm responsible because I bought the new werewolf pack, right? I was a sucker. I suckered into buying the werewolf pack. I continue to consume the Sims 4 content and packs and buy them, but I try not to buy them at full price. Don't ever buy a Sims pack at full price. I'm a clown for buying the werewolf pack at full price, but I was weak in that moment. I wanted something to do in Sims, and I bought the werewolf pack. Again, don't be like me. Only ever buy packs if they're on sale. But also, you're getting scammed because the Sims team mostly releases broken content anyway, so it's never worth full price. And also, they're splitting up packs and content from The Sims 3, but that's a topic for another day. And so, yes, I'm partly to blame, but it shouldn't really be the fault of us as consumers because we're expecting quality products. I don't know why, because The Sims 4 has never released one quality pack this entire time. The Sims 4 has been, what, since like 2014? The Sims 4 has never given us good content, maybe like once in their entire life, but that's a stretch. But again, we are consumers who are expecting to be, we are promised certain things as consumers, and we're not receiving the quality or the content that we are being promised. And you know why? Because there's no quality control from the Sims 4 team, because they continue to release broken, buggy, and glitched content. And this is where the problem lies with The Sims 4, because what else do we have to play in The Sims 4 besides buggy content? There's nothing else to do in The Sims 4. I literally just said that I bought the werewolf pack so I would have something new to do. And I can't even play the game because my Sims will age up randomly. But without content like that, without this buggy content, there's nothing to do in The Sims 4. It's boring if you don't play it. So your only two choices are really to buy packs and content, try to find more stuff for your Sims to do, or download a fuck ton of mods and custom content. But those might even break the game more than it already is broken. So what is the solution? What else is there? What else do we need to do? Do we need to just abandon the game? And this is where the problem lies, because it shouldn't be on us Sims players to find a solution. It should be on the Sims team to create working content, especially because we're the ones who are continuing to support them, which is despite the fact that they've been absolute clowns and release content like this on more than one occasion. But you know what the really sad part is? I say that really the only solution is to abandon the Sims, basically, but I don't want to. Like, I don't want to abandon the Sims. I don't want to abandon the families and, like, the game itself, because I love the Sims. And you know what? That's the sad part too, because I don't want to have to abandon The Sims, which seems to be the only really solution. Our only real solution is to just abandon the game, but I don't want to. I love playing The Sims. I love creating my own storylines, making drama, coming up with Sims characters to create to throw into the storyline. I like making content. I like watching other people play The Sims. But it just gets harder and harder to justify playing The Sims with every glitch and bug that keeps existing in the game, especially since more and more get added every single update. It's becoming ridiculous. It's becoming bloated and overloaded with glitches and bugs. And I know, this one glitch of Sims aging up on shorter long lifespan, it's just one small glitch in the grand scheme of all the bugs in The Sims 4, but the fact that it exists at all just adds fuel to the argument that The Sims 4 team and EA does not care about The Sims 4, and it just shows the lack of care that they put into the game as a player. I'm tired of getting fucked over by them when they continue to promise things that they can't deliver on. I also need to go on another tangent for a quick moment about some of the trailers for these packs, because oh my god, The Sims team has released some of the most misleading and sinister trailers for The Sims 4 I have ever seen in The Sims history. It's constant misdirection in terms of what content is actually being supplied in the pack, because features are being alluded to that aren't there. So, does anyone else remember the Snowy Escape trailer? And there was a suspected social media aspect that was included in the Snowy Escape trailer that literally did not exist in the game, which apparently is now in this high school pack, which, you know, I can't confirm. I think it's in the high school pack. Again, I haven't watched gameplay because I haven't been in a Sims mood, because The Sims 4 shit all over my life when they added this long lifespan glitch, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, stuff like that, stuff they allude to in the trailers that aren't actually in the game, makes EA the devil incarnate. That's all. That's all. Another mini rant too, to go on top of this EA rant. I keep seeing people ask for The Sims 5, and I have to ask why. I mean, okay, I actually know why, and it's because people want something better, and in their minds, for some reason, they picture EA being capable of giving them something better than they are already getting. And I just have to wonder if they're really observing what EA and the Sims team have been doing. So they're already releasing rushed, buggy, and exploitative content for The Sims 4. So what on earth would stop them from doing that in The Sims 5? Are you excited for an even less expansive base game than The Sims 4 had? Because when The Sims 4 launched, does anyone else remember? It had nothing in it. And I can guarantee you The Sims 5 will have even less than The Sims 4 had at launch if this is the path EA continues to follow. Because it's beyond ridiculous at this point. So please, please, save me the stress and stop asking for The Sims 5, because we don't need it right now. We need EA to take responsibility and fix The Sims 4, although some people say it's already beyond fixing. So, you know, I get why they're asking for The Sims 5. Listen, I'm not a Sims 5 need person. I do not really want The Sims 5 right now. I want EA to fix The Sims 4, but I know it's not going to happen. So, of course, people are looking for the next best thing, which is Sims 5, potentially, allegedly. But we're not going to get that. I know we're not going to get that because EA hates The Sims for some reason, even though it's literally one of the games that made their franchise. It's fine. And they don't take us seriously as players anyway, because they put out half-ass content to us constantly and expect us to keep coming back for more. And we do. We're gluttons for punishment, we do. But how far we've fallen from The Sims 3. Remember the last release for Sims 3, Into the Future? Remember how good that pack was? How fleshed out, expansive, and well done that pack was? We haven't had that sort of quality the entire life of The Sims 4. So I just know The Sims 5 is going to be worse than The Sims 4. Long story short. But the only improvement in The Sims 5 would probably be graphics, because, you know, The Sims 4 graphics are already threatening to melt most players' computers. Like, most players' computers are already on overdrive trying to play with those graphics. I mean, you can lower the settings, but, like, Sims 4 is visually stunning, don't get me wrong, but, like, just trying to process and handle the game, The Sims 5 would melt our computers. So long story short, if it's too long, you didn't listen. Too long, you didn't listen to me. In conclusion, fuck the Sims team. Allegedly. Fuck the Sims team. They keep releasing broken content and screwing over my gameplay. I'm getting so frustrated I can't even speak. They're screwing over my gameplay, my storylines. They're scamming us. EA is scamming us. EA and the Sims 4 team are scamming us. And as players, we need to start holding EA accountable, because we need to stop buying shit from them. We need to stop buying shit from them until they treat us players with respect and actually release something worth purchasing. Sorry for the rant, but I needed to get this off my chest. I had to talk about this because just the fact that it was the Sims team's fault that my Sims were aging up filled me with rage I have not had before towards this game. And I have had some rage towards The Sims 4 before, just for the ridiculous bugs and glitches it's put me through, but this one takes the cake. I'm so glad I never got any of the incest glitch bugs, because that would have been another nightmare in and of itself. But I'm stuck playing The Sims because I'm emotionally attached, I guess, to my Sims and to the game, which is terrible because they keep screwing me. But until we get the game we deserve, I'm gonna keep my foot on their necks, because we deserve more as players, as consumers and players of The Sims 4, as longtime fans. We deserve more than a hot tub for the 20th anniversary. Okay, another rant for another day. The disrespect, immense. All right. Anyway, thank you for coming to my rant. Again, sorry it was a different type of video. Hope you liked the Sims that I created in the background. Hope they were pretty and cute and gay. But that's all I really have to say, because if I keep going, I know I'm going to pop off on other issues with the Sims, and we don't need to be sitting here for that long. Because it'll definitely be double that length then. But if you enjoyed this rant, subscribe. I post all kinds of variety content, from drag race videos to gaming videos, so check them out and subscribe if you want, if you're so inclined to do so. And I will talk to you next time, besties. Thank you for letting me rant today.